Hey everybody, this is Tim Wang, and this week we're going to be talking about rowing. Row, row, row your boat. So the rower is a fantastic cardio machine, especially if you spend a lot of time on treadmills. You know they can be pretty boring. In my opinion, rower is much more exciting level of excitement. So with rowing, the first thing we're going to do is strap our feet in. And there are ways to adjust it for your own individual foot size, but for the most part, the key point is to strap yourself in really tight. You don't want your feet shifting around, moving around when you're trying to do your row. It's just going to make you lose efficiency in your movement, and you're going to waste time and energy. So really strap them in tight, really tight. Good. Now, key points with the rowing. You want to keep your heel glued to the foot pad at all times. A lot of times what I see is when people come here, they actually bring their toes up and then their heels come up. So that's something that we don't want to happen. As again, you're going a little too far and losing that efficiency and losing energy and time. Also, in terms of skill transferability, it's like the squat in that you want to stay on your heels at all times. As we all know that when you're squatting, if you come onto your toes, then you're putting too much weight forward. And again, that's not efficient, it's not safe, it's prone to injury, and something that we want to avoid. So, to summarize, keep the heels on the foot pad at all times. Now in terms of the actual rowing part, so like a squat, like any other movement, again, skill transferability, you want to keep that back straight, look forward at all times, or just stare at your screen, and back straight, look in front, and just pull. And bring the handle all the way to the chest, and just lean back just a little bit, again keeping that back straight. As you come forward, let your arms come forward, and then bring it back. Bring it back as much as your heel will allow, just like your range of motion or the depth that you would with a regular just air squat. Now the key to this is not so much just pulling really short and really fast, as you might assume, like for example, you might think that pulling really short, really fast, that's going to get you more distance, but in fact that's actually really inefficient and you're losing a lot of time and energy just by doing that. So the key here is to actually listen to the fan. Instead of that short little burst like short little mediocre sounds from the fan, what you actually want is to pull long, pull hard, and really make that fan roar. For example, now, I don't know if you heard that, but you could tell a marked difference in the sound that the fan makes. What I like to tell my members is, with the fan, you want to create a Category 5 hurricane. So if I'm standing in front of it, you should be able to blow me away because you're generating so much force. You're pushing off with your feet. You're pushing off with your legs, driving through that heel, pushing back really hard, pulling it all the way to your chest, and just let that fan roar. So that's rowing. I hope you found this helpful. Again, if you have questions, comments, let me know. Tin Man out.